If you're one of those vapors out there, you love your sub-ohm tanks with your big old mods, but you're looking for a setup that's small, that's petite, that's discreet, that hits like a freaking sub-ohm tank, well then look no further than this NORD kit from Smok. That's right, it's Smok. They're the guys that made the Novo kit, which this is basically a larger version of that, okay, with better features in my opinion. All this is going to be subjective, I'm always going to point that out. But I like this so much better than the Novo kit, man. First of all, it houses an 1100 milliamp hour battery, which goes and goes and goes. Second of all, it's got a manual switch, no automatic switch. To me, that's another pro. Third of all, it holds 3 mils of e-liquid. A pod style system that holds 3 mils of juice, that's a lot. And fourth, it comes with a mesh coil head, baby. Mesh coil head, yeah, that vapes at B+ flavor. B+, and I'm comparing that to other mesh coil heads out there, like the Falcon coil heads, the iJoy coil heads. At least that's the experiences that I've had with the 3 mesh coil heads that I've tried off this. Yeah, I've tried 3 different mesh coil heads for this NORD kit. It blows all the other pod style systems out of the water. To me, again, all this is going to be subjective, and I'm always going to point that out. The juice that I'm rocking in here is Red's Apple. Yeah, I'm rocking a freebase juice. And if you never had Red's Apple, oh man, if you're looking for a freaking apple juice that'll knock your socks off, look no further than this Red's Apple. And you can get it on over at vapetrick.com, VAPETRIK. First things first, gonna do me a lung hit off this puppy chucker. Look at that vapor production off this itty bitty titty thing. And this thing keeps up on the wiki, man. That's with heavy VG juices. Oh man, packs a flipping punch for the size of this thing. Oh yeah, by the way, this mesh coil head in here reads 0.6 ohm. Now they give you another coil head of 1.4 ohm round wire, just regular round wire coil head, and that's meant for your mouth lungers. But to be honest with you, I don't like it. I mean, I don't mind it. The flavor I get's average, and I could care less about the mouth lung with this. Like I said, this NORD kit is for that sub-ohm tank vapor that likes their nice restrictive lung hit. You're looking for that nice restrictive lung hit in a small setup. That's what this is. Cannot emphasize that enough. This is a huge winner. Just because its size alone and the battery life and the mesh coil head and the manual switch, I am in freaking love. Like I said, 2 weeks I've been using this, cannot put it down. Smok, holy shit. Yes. So here's the packaging the Smok NORD kit comes in. Of course, inside that packaging, you're going to receive your NORD kit, a USB cable to charge that kit, comes with 2 coil heads, a warranty card, and of course a user manual. The 3 color options I personally seen for this puppy chucker is the red, black, and white and black. Just to give y'all a size comparison, on my left is the Stick VPC by iJoy. Just did a video on it. If you missed it, links down in the description. And then on my right, of course, is the NORD. Now the NORD, as you guys can see, it is shorter, but it is wider and it is thicker. But they both have about the same weight to them. On this side of the NORD, you got a honeycomb pattern panel, and then on the other side you got a honeycomb pattern panel. But yeah, on this side you get the on-off switch up top, says Smok down here. You got the mouthpiece. Love this freaking mouthpiece. It's wide. It does have a wide hole up top, so the draw is going to be a little bit looser. You can still do your mouth to lungs off this, but I prefer to do my lung hits. But yeah, I've fallen in love with this mouthpiece. Super duper comfortable. You got a little tank. You see that little slot? That's a tank opening, and you pull this sucker out like so. It is tight. I mean, it's got a tight fit, which is good. That's what you want. But yeah, she comes out like so. There's your tank. So you're going to see this portion, this little itty bitty portion that may be a con of some of you guys, because you're really not going to be able to see when the level of juice drops. You got to pull it out every time you want to see the level of your juice. That's what I mean. So yeah, inside the mod, you got your connections. At the bottom of the tank, you got a little opening for your coils. Like I showed you before, you get 2 coil heads. And then on this side of the pod, you got a little plug. So you pull that out, you fill her up. Once you insert your coil heads, I'm going to show you that in a second. And then of course at the top, you got a big old opening. Big old nice opening. Like I showed you before, and I'm going to show you again, you get 2 coil heads. You get a 0.6 ohm mesh coil head that uses organic cotton, and you get this 1.4 ohm standard round wire coil, okay, that uses organic cotton. The 1.4 is meant for your mouth to lungs, and the draw, like I said, it's not super tight. It's nice. But this one right here, this 0.6 ohm, it's meant for your restricted lung hitters. Nice, comfortable restricted lung hit. And the flavor I get off this is easily a B+. First pod-like style system that I've seen use mesh coil heads. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and install this mesh coil head into the tank, and in order to do that, what you got to do is turn this puppy chucker upside down and then slide her in. She'll press fit, and then all you got to do from there is just pull the plug out and fill her up. Pull that itty bitty plug out, and there's your hole. Nice size hole too. Oh yeah, and this tank holds 3 mils of juice. Another big pro. When you're done filling her up, you just plug her up. And you want to let this thing sit for a good 10 minutes. That cotton and that coil head's got to soak up all the juice. If you don't let it sit and you go to take a hit, you could potentially burn out the coil head, and it's going to be useless. So be patient, guys. But yeah, back to the NORD mod. Like I said up top, that's where your freaking tank slides into. It slides in, it makes a connection, and then all you got to do is turn her on. It's got a built-in 1100 milliamp hour battery. Here's your on-off switch. Not only your on-off switch, but this is your fire button too. So unlike the Smok Novo kit that had an automatic firing switch, this does not. In my opinion, that's a huge pro. Because if you want to do your mouth and lungs and you think the draw's too loose, it's okay. The manual switch will allow you to take primer puffs, whereas a kit that has an automatic switch is a little bit harder to do those primer puffs. 5 clicks of this fire button turns her on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can check the battery life of this puppy chucker, and in order to do that, what you got to do is hit the on-off switch or fire button 2 times. 1, 2. See how it lit up green? That means she's fully charged. Now, if it lights up yellow or orange, that means she's midway charged. And if it lights up red, that means you got to charge her up. Go ahead and slide the tank in there, and I love the freaking resistance, man. It fits super tight. You never have to worry about this thing coming loose. And another thing to point out, in the 2 weeks I've been using this thing, I've never had any juice pull up in here. And I've used 3 different tanks for this bad boy. Oh yeah, and every time you pop this sucker in here, she's gonna light up white. Really, guys, the only thing I would change for this device is the juice window. I would make the juice window just a little bit larger so I can see the level of my e-liquid. Price point, price point, price point. I'm seeing this puppy chucker sale online anywhere between 30 and 40 bucks. You know me. I'll post a link down in the description of the site that I know of that is credible, that will be or is carrying it. That's it. That's all I got for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, liked it, found it entertaining and helpful. If you did like it, hit that like button. Let me know that you cared. Share it for all your friends to see. And if you want to see some more of me, well then of course go on and subscribe for more. This is Rip Trippers, and remember, smoking is dead. Vaping is the future. The future is now.